of availability up front, and I was just like, I simply can't do that because I don't know from week to week how many PT sessions I'm necessarily going to have. So I started doing less work for them, and I went and got a job with a hotel leisure club. And that was probably the job that made me make the jump to go fully self-employed, because they basically were paying me very little. Initially, it was supposed to just be a part-time job, Saturday and Sunday, and then maybe like the odd day during the week. But they kept upping my hours, and it caused me a lot of stress. And it just got to the point of here's my notice, I'm quitting. And since then, I've been fully self-employed, lots of ups and downs on the roller coaster. And yeah, I've just sort of been, working hard to grow my client base. There's been sort of periods where I've sort of had massive drops in income, and periods where I've sort of been earning more money than when I was in employed jobs. And then recently what I did was I made a decision after sort of 3.5 years to move from that gym that I'd been at for so long, the first gym I started at as a PT, to another local gym. And in the process of doing that, obviously, I've effectively halved my income because of clients not moving with me to the new gym. So I'd say half of my clients stayed at that old gym and half came with me. So it's now just a case of trying to build back up to where I was. But that's effectively the brief overview of how I sort of became self-employed.
Nice. And at no point during there did you think, oh, God, this is harder than I thought it was going to be. The money's not it. I think I'll give up and do something else. You always knew this is what you wanted to do and you would find a way to make it work?
Oh, no, I've had times where I felt like I've wanted to quit. I mean, the whole reason I joined the Now What Club, which is how we met, was because I went through a point where a client who'd been training with me for sort of a good 6 months. She then had decided that she didn't want to train with me anymore, and that she was going to start with a new PT and join their program. And I took it quite personally, which I probably shouldn't have. That was the point where I was like, oh, why do I bother? And I put out this video saying that I'd thought about quitting, and then I had so many people, particularly from the 4N side of things, come in and say, oh, no, you're too good at what you do. And then a 4N member jumped in and they said, no, look, I'm going to pay for you to be in Brad's Now What Club to get you sorted. You don't give up. And then that's kind of how I joined the Now What Club.
Right. So part of your success was that this is something you love doing, you'd always wanted to do, and part of your success was the support network that you got through a networking group that you're a member of, 4N for networking, and then from there joined a sort of more business mentoring group to get more support and more drive to help you push. So it's not, even though you're self-employed and you're a solo
solopreneur.
Yeah, whatever they call it. So even though it's just you're not part of a big company as such, you still have a support. You still find it's essential to have that support network around you, and that's what's kept you going.
Yeah, I'd say it's the sort of people that I've surrounded myself with. I mean, the whole reason I joined 4N is when I went fully self-employed, I was very lucky that I came into some money that my mum gave me from my granddad selling his house. And I used part of that, I invested it in becoming a member of 4N, because I was like, right, I need to get the message out there about me and what I do. One way that I know to do that is networking. And I'd previously been to 4N as a visitor, but not joined because I couldn't afford it.
Yeah.
And then I had this money, so I'm like, well, I'm going to join up and start networking. And and through that, I met some very supportive people and made some good friends. And, I've even got clients through going networking.
Brilliant. So what's next for Robert and for Robert Leat Fitness? Where do you see this going from here?
For me, I guess scaling the client base. So getting busier in the new gym, replacing the income that I've lost. Ultimately, I'd like to get away from having to give back hours to the gym, and I'd like to just, pay rent and work on my own terms rather than having to I've got to be here for that time.
Mm-hmm.
Then long-term goal, I want to have my own gym space. Effectively, that's the end goal for me. My own gym space, like Robert Leat Fitness Gym.
Brilliant. So your own gym where people can come and work out. And do you see it as one gym, or do you see it as build it up as a serious network of gyms around the country?
Start with one, get that gym working, get that gym making money, and then expand from there.
Fantastic. And given you're still at such an early stage in terms of life and career, there's absolutely no reason that you can't make this work. So everybody watch this space and watch out for Robert Leat Fitness Gyms coming soon to a city near you. Well, maybe not soon, but coming to a city near you in the coming years.
Yeah, we will start with Bristol, and then I'll probably maybe expand out to my hometown. I think would be the next place where I'd do it.
Brilliant. Nice. Well, I wish you every success with this, Robert. It's really good to see someone who's taken something that they enjoy doing, turned it into a career, has not let the downsides turn them off, and still has an even grander vision of where they want to take it, and who is in turn helping so many people to gain fitness and improve their own health. That's fantastic. If anyone wants to get in touch, find out a bit more, maybe book you as a personal trainer, or just find out a bit more about you and your journey, what's the best way for them to get in touch, Robert?
Best way is just to head to my website, which is rleat-fitness.com. And I'm sure you'll probably link that somewhere.
Yeah, that'll be linked in the show notes for this page. In fact, if you go to the website for this episode, you'll get that link. You'll get all of Robert's other social media links as well. But Rleat, so that's RLEAT-fitness.com, and you can find all about Robert, what he offers. Get in touch with him, and who knows, maybe transform yourself in the process. Nice. So you were saying, if I remember right, you were saying that you tend to specialize in working with men who want to perhaps lose weight and increase their fitness in that way. Is that right? Yeah,
pretty much. Or as I sort of put like my advertising slogan, take back control of your fitness. So, it's like getting back control of not your health and your schedule and just, people tend to make this excuse they're so busy. But what I sort of do is I come in, I show them, no, actually it's quite easy to get back in shape and to fit exercise into your busy schedule. It's just about making it a priority more than anything. Brilliant.
So, Robert, is there anything you can do? I mean, I know some of our listeners will have been listening to this and will have gone from, I don't really fancy gyms, to, actually, I should do something about this. Is there something that you can offer them if they take action right now to really get them going on this?
Yeah, I mean, if they go to my website on the homepage, there's an opt-in box, and if they put their name and their email address in, they can get my 5-step fat loss checklist, which is a short ebook that covers in 5 points what you need to do to lose body fat and get in shape. And it's all basic habit changes. It's nothing overly complicated. Just covers a little bit about nutrition and exercise. And then afterwards as well, it will send you sort of like a short email course, which just expands on the points that's been covered in the ebook.
Nice. So that's your ebook 5-step fat loss checklist.
Yeah.
You say it's easy to follow stuff, little habit changes that help with the goal of losing fat. And a short email course as well, which will just expand upon that. They can get that completely free, no obligations. All they're going to do is just give the email address, obviously, so you can email, and they'll find.
Yeah, and then if they, they can, even if they want to, if they don't want to stay on the email list, they can opt out at any time.
Yeah, brilliant. So you can opt out at any time. You've still got the 5-step fat loss.
Yeah, well, once you've downloaded it, you've got it to keep.
Brilliant. And that, again, you find that at rleat-fitness.com.
Yeah, and I've given you the link directly to the opt-in form as well. So you can get it on the homepage of the website. There's a form there, or I've given you the direct opt-in link.
Brilliant. And again, all of that will be in the show notes. So if you're listening to this, you don't have to be scrabbling for a pen right now. You just remember, go to the show notes. You'll always get them at the same place, theconfidencealchemist.com/radio show. Find in there the page for this episode. You'll find a lot more information about Robert. You'll find all his bio, all of his links, social media links, his website, and a direct link to that offer as well. So you can just go straight to the offer and get hold of that 5-step fat loss ebook and start transforming yourself and your body.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, Robert, it's been an absolute pleasure chatting with you. I'm glad we managed to catch up. I've loved this. I've certainly learned a thing or two. I've got quite a few notes I've taken, and I know our listeners will have learned some things as well. Thank you so much for joining us, Robert, and thank you to everyone who's been listening as well. I hope you found this interesting and useful. Let me know. Let me know what you think about it. Get in touch. Drop us a line. Wherever you're catching this, on YouTube, on iTunes, on Spotify, wherever it is, pop in a message. Let us know, or just go straight to the website for this particular episode. Again, you'll find them all at theconfidencealchemist.com/radio show. Let me know what you think. Let me know who else you want to see. Give us a rating. And again, if you want to get in touch with Robert, find out more about what he does, it's rleat-fitness.com. So that's it for this episode. I will leave you with Robert's favorite quote. It's a beautiful quote, this. If you feel like quitting, remember why you started. Bye for now.
You've been listening to the Confidence Alchemist Radio Show with your host, the Confidence Alchemist himself, Keith Blakemore Noble. To find out more, visit theconfidencealchemist.com.